Welcome to the Benzano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Sophie Cunningham back in Indiana. Yesterday we got news Lexi Hull was returning. We already knew Cece was going to be there. The question was, will they be able to get a deal done with Sophie Cunningham? A lot of us hoped we'd get both Lexi and Sophie back, but a lot of us also felt, is that really going to happen? Is somebody going to offer them so much money they can't refuse? A deal so sweet that they couldn't say no? Or will they say, you know what? I like what we're doing over here in Indiana. I'm coming back. And Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull are coming back. Let's get right into it. Please like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Sophie Cunningham has agreed to a one-year deal to return to the Indiana Fever. Cunningham joins guards Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull in coming back to the Fever. Indiana has also added newcomers Monique Billings and Ty Harris so far this free agency. Sophie Cunningham coming back on a one-year deal. Kelsey Mitchell coming back on a one-year deal. What does this tell me? They're going to run it back with the main players, bring Monique Billings in, bring Ty Harris in, and see, with a return of a healthy Caitlin Clark, if this is enough to get it done. If not, they're going to pivot next year. This is the last chance to run this whole thing back, to do this song and dance one more time. Because after next season, AB is going to get paid, CC is going to get paid, and it's going to be time to build around those two as your main focal points. Caitlin Clark as your centerpiece. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So you got Sophie on the books this year, Kelsey on the books this year. They both get off the books next year. AB, CC, and then hopefully Amber Cox will get her head out of her rear end and start putting together a team that makes us say, damn, we have it good over here. Puts together a team that makes CC say, damn, I want to stay here. You see what they're doing in New York. Why would Sabrina want to leave New York? Why would Stewie want to leave New York? Why would John Cole Jones want to leave New York? They see what their front office is doing. They see what their owner is doing. Kelly, Amber, Mr. Simon, you guys got to do what you got to do to keep Caitlin Clark. Seems like this is a season that they are going all in. Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, going to run this whole song and dance back. Got Caitlin Clark at the 1, Kelsey Mitchell at the 2. I'm hoping Sophie Cunningham's healthy and recovered at the 3. I still think we need a starting power forward. We're going to get into that a little bit later. Monique Billings off the bench, Ty Harris off the bench, AB at the 5. Let's see if the Indiana Fever are done or if they're going to continue to make more moves. Now, Monique Billings, she made a comment. I'm so excited for this new chapter with the Indiana Fever. Time to get to work. We have Monique Billings putting out another statement. Fit is one of the most important things in the WNBA. So finding an organization that made me feel wanted and valued was a big factor during this process, and Indiana checked all the boxes. Now, she also commented, I'm looking forward to building off a fruitful offseason, including the synergy I gained playing with both Kelsey and Caitlin Clark during that time, meeting the rest of my teammates, and of course, the fans. Let's get busy, Indy. Now, somebody that a lot of people wanted to be the starting power forward for this Indiana Fever team, myself included, Alana Smith. Alana Smith's going to Dallas. Alana Smith took a 3-year max deal with the Dallas Wings, I believe, $1 million each, $1 million per year. Is it an overpay? Yes. If we're looking at free agency, all of these teams overpaid. They all overpaid. They all drastically overpaid. Whatever Jessica Shepard make it, overpaid. Natasha Heideman's getting over $800,000, overpay. Let's be real. Let's be real. Alana Smith did shoot under 51% from the free throw line, so that was a little bit of a red flag, but still, I would have liked Alana Smith as our starting power forward. You can't always get what you want. Gabby Williams, another person that the Indiana Fever, want. She's going to sign with one of 3 teams, according to ESPN's Andrea Carter. The Las Vegas Aces, the Golden State Valkyries, or the Minnesota Lynx. If Gabby Williams goes to the Aces, you got Asia Wilson, Jackie Young, Gabby Williams. That's solid. That's a solid three. That's a solid three. I must admit. They're gonna bring back Nalissa Smith. I wouldn't want her as a Fever fan. I wouldn't want her to go to the Aces. That's all I'm gonna say. Golden State Valkyrie. Golden State Valkyrie seems like a nice fit for Gabby Williams, especially being over there in Golden State. You got a little bit of the international crowd over there. I like that. Minnesota Lynx. Minnesota Lynx get Gabby Williams. Nafisa Collier. Nafisa Collier is not going to be ready to go by the beginning of the season, so it's going to be Gabby Williams, Kayla McBride if they do bring Kayla McBride back, which signs are pointing in that direction, and then whoever they get in the draft. And folks, we better hope that the Minnesota Lynx don't get Lauren Betts in this draft. Oh, sheesh. Cheryl Reeve with the Lauren Betts. Let's just think real quick. Lauren Betts gets drafted this year. If Nafisa Collier doesn't come back, the Minnesota Lynx have a sub 10 win season this year. Let's just throw shit out there. They have a sub 10 win season this year. Are they in the play for a top 8 pick next year? We don't want that. We don't want that. Let's get into some of the free agents that are still on the board. Number 1, Emma Miesemann. Now, Monique Billings is cool as a backup. I did a little bit of digging, cool as a backup. As a starter, Monique Billings only starts sparingly on the teams that she's played for. She's traditionally come off the bench. Only in Indiana would we say, okay, this person that's always been on the bench, we're going to make them a starter. This isn't a James Harden situation. Let's keep her coming off the bench. Emma Miesemann, now that's a starter right there. The only problem is Emma Miesemann fits more Stephanie White style of play than Caitlin Clark style of play, although I'm sure Caitlin Clark will be able to make it work. Ka Copper. Smooth on Ka Copper. Gabby Williams. Don't know how I feel about Gabby Williams. Natasha Howard. They better not bring Natasha Howard back. I'm just gonna say they better not bring Natasha Howard back. I don't want to see Natasha Howard back. Kayla McBride. I don't think that's realistic. Misha Hines Allen. No. No. Natasha Clouds. No. I don't know. No. Dejanay. No. Tiffany Hayes. I like Tiffany Hayes, actually. I like Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany Hayes is 37 years old, though. Come on now. She's 37 years old. Alicia Clark, 39 years old. Like, if you start looking at this, all these players are, pushing 35, pushing 40. There's not really many spring chickens over here in free agency other than Gabby Williams, who's about to turn 30. You got Sammy Whitcomb, Michaela Onyenwere. Now, I wouldn't be opposed to Michaela Onyenwere. I would not be opposed to that. Kayla Thornton's going to get paid from the Valkyrie, I'm assuming, right? Kayla Thornton had a very good season last year. I'm assuming the Valkyrie aren't going to want to let her leave. And if she does, I'm sure another team's going to pay her more than Indiana would pay her. Dantis is already signed. Gustafson, Temi Fagbenle. I'm seeing rumors of Temi Fagbenle. Bree Turner. Don't bring Bree Turner back. Please don't bring Bree Turner back. Ari McDonald. We already got Ty Harris. I don't need another 5-foot guard on the team. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm glad that we got Lexi. I'm glad that we got Sophie Cunningham back. Now, folks, can I fantasy book real quick? Can I just give you a fantasy world that's not going to happen, but I want to just live in this fantasy real quick. If we could somehow get Gabby Williams over here, if the Indiana Fever can actually throw us a duffel bag full of cash, like they should, like New York does, like Las Vegas does, just a duffel bag full of cash. Then we can have Sophie and Lexi coming off the bench. Then I'd probably do some backflips because then our bench would be legit. Sophie off the bench, Lexi off the bench, Monique off the bench, Ty Harris off the bench. Then we can actually then we can really start saying, okay, all right, get an Emma Miesemann as a power forward. Okay, because I'm looking at this roster right now, and it's not going to be an apples to apples comparison. But the year the New York Liberty won the championship, yeah, they had Sabrina, they had Jonquil Jones, they had Brianna Stewart. But they also had very good role players surrounding them. Very good role players surrounding them. They had Kennedy Burke surrounding them. They had Leonie Phoebus surrounding them. They had Betnijah Laney Hamilton surrounding them. I believe Kayla Thornton was on that team as well. So if we're not going to get any of the big splashes in free agency, we better make sure that the surrounding cast is elevated compared to other teams' surrounding cast. Hope I broke that down for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.